Hi there, I'm Kitty and I'm going to show you how to draw a dragon. So first up, what you'll need is an A4 size piece of paper, a pencil and a rubber. So first up, what we do is we draw an oval, kind of slightly angled too, so it's kind of coming up our page. Like that. And then we draw another oval connected to that first one, but this one's more horizontal. Like that. And then we take a line back and curve it up and around, and then just like that. Then we bring another line down from this part of the oval, do the same thing, curve it up and around and join it at the top. And that forms the tail of the dragon. And then for the legs, kind of draw almost like raindrop shapes coming down. And these are just act as a guide for our legs. And do one at the back, and then one that's right behind that one. Again, this one. Do it right at the back as well, so it's that teardrop shape coming up behind the body. For the wings, we draw a little oval like that. It's something that connects the wing to the body, and then we bring curve line up and then curve it over like that at the top, and then we do it again, bring it up, curve it over at the top like that. And then we take a really curved line out along this ribbing here of the wing, bring it out, and then a half circle, a half circle, a half circle, and then another one to join. And we just want to take that out a little bit further into a bit of a point there, like that. Then with the other wing, we're just going to copy this one, so we take it, except kind of mirror it in a way. Take the lines up and across. Bring it down. And put it in, back in like that. Just bring it closer at the end. Make it more of a point. And then again we do our little half circle there, half circle there, half circle there, and then we bring a bigger curved line up and across like that. Then I'm just going to go in and draw some horns. So I do this by making like a slightly curved cone shape at the top, and then another one on this side like that. Then to show where they're joined to the head, just do like a little bit of a curved line there and there, and then again on this side, bit of a curved line there and there like that. Let's flatten off that face a little bit. And then for the nose, make it quite big. So it's going to do an oval. Then another oval in there, and another oval in there. Give more of a snout nose. And then for the eyes, I'm going to make them quite big, big circles like that. Almost ovals as well, aren't they? Rather than circles. Like that. And for the ears, I'm just going to give them some little fins out the side. So a little line out, and then a little bit of a curved line, and then another curved line, and then another line down, and again here, line out, curved line, straight line into the side of the head there as well. Then I'm just going to grab my rubber and go back in and just rub out some of the rough lines that we've got going on here. So just in that eye there, just rub out that guideline of the body. Then this little line here. Then that back bit. Then this part of the body. I'm going to redraw that leg over top. And then this bit here as well, just that oval line there, then just in the horn, again in the horn there, just in that little ear fin bit as well. Then I just grab my pencil and just go back in and just fix up those little bits where the lines come away while I was doing the clean up. So just put those lines back in, fix them up a little bit. And here as well, and up, across, and then bit like that. And then for the eyes, I'm going to go back in and just draw a slightly curved line like that there and there to leave little slits for the eyes coming open, and then there as well. In there as well. Then inside those eyes, I'm going to do a little oval with a circle for a highlight. A little oval with a circle for a highlight like that. And then just going to give him a couple of lines like that underneath his eyes, just to give a bit of texture there. And again on this side as well. Like that. Then for his mouth, he's going to take a big curved line out and across the bottom of his face there. And then I'm going to round it off and bring it down into that oval like that because we're going to give him a big roaring mouth. And again here, down like that. Then we're just going to bring that jaw down and out and give him a big jawline like this. Down. Just like that. And just rub out that line there. And go back in, just fix up those bits. And then we're going to do some big teeth. So we're going to give him some big fang-like teeth first. Almost like a shark's fin upside down. And again there. Then at the sides, some big old triangles. And there too. And then we're just going to place some other triangles, smaller ones, just between the bigger ones like that. Again here. On this side. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Just make that one come back up. Like that. And then we're just going to give him a bit of a tongue inside this mouth. So again, just doing a really curved line there, and then another one coming down like that, just to show the middle bit of the tongue, like that. Then for the thumb and the claws, just do a little bump out, a little half circle on all the legs. And we just pop a triangle down there for the claws, 2, and then add another 3 there for the rest of the claws, like that. Let's go back in and darken these lines up a little bit, just like that. Then to give him some texture on his body, what I'm going to do is just going to do a little half circle out the sides there, just to show kind of arm socket or leg sockets like that. And then I'm just going to add quite dark, it's quite hard, tiny little circles to show almost like scale marks kind of thing. And these will be on the outside of these legs. And then for his body, draw bigger circles to make it look like he's got boils or something like that, like, you know, really bubbly skin. And some of them I just don't close either. And then on his back, just make them quite random, they don't have to be any particular size. And going down the side of his tail, and we'll put some as well. We're just going to go in and put in some shading and stuff to kind of make the dragon stand out a bit more. So first up, I'm just going to shade in his mouth, just really dark. The back of his mouth, so all the teeth and the tongue come forward. Like that. And then just with the tongue, just going to give that a light shade. Just a really light shade too. Show a bit of texture there. Like that. And just darken up that line slightly. Do a light shade down across the top of the teeth to look like they're sitting behind that lip, and then again on this side, down here, like that. Then just going to do a light shade along the side of the face, and just under this chin as well. Just going to give it a bit more of a rounded look here. And just take it up a bit more lightly around the side of the head. Like that. And just give it a bit of a light shade on the side as well. And into the eye socket, so I'm just going to make them slightly darker around the outside, like that, and then in here as well, and down there. Down under here. Like that, and then again on the side. Just going to take it. Just darken it up and take it out lighter as it gradiates out. Under those lines as well. And back around. More of a shade across there too. And just a little bit of a shade on those under bits of the eye, just to give them a bit of texture, like that. And then the nose. And colour that in blacken it up there for the nostrils, and then just a little bit of a shade to show that it's underneath that nose there. And again onto the skin, just darken that up. Just like that. Then for the ear fins, we do the same, just start lightly and then just build it up into a gradient by darkening up closer to the head as we go, just like that. And again here, let's do the same thing. And then around, just around the bottom of the horns. And then here. Like that. And then here, just a really light shade, just to show the horns are rounded, like that. And then here, again, just to show that they're rounded like that. Then for the legs, because this one's sitting behind everything, just make it really dark at the top and then bring it into shade. More of a gradient coming down. And again with this leg, sitting behind everything else. So it comes down like that. And then because this is sitting here like that, we just darken up that bit as well to show that it's sitting on top of the body. And I'm just going to darken this up a bit too to show that that head is on top of the body as well. And just shade out a bit there. We just take that along the side of the body too, just to really just light shading there. Also just gives that look that it's rounded up. And again here, just a little bit darker on that side of that leg. Bring it down around. Like that. Like that. For these legs, just a little bit of shading there and there, around here, and down that side of the leg there. And then again here. And then for the wings, just come in and again light shade down and then darker towards the spine of the wing. Like that. Just add some little lines in just to give that extra detail. Like that. Then the same for this wing. Just come down. Lightly shade, and you just make it darker at the top. Just like that. Then we just give it some lines again. Just do that little bit more detail in there. Like that. Then with these bubbles on its skin, okay, we just give it a little bit of shading on them just to make them look even more rounded. And on this bit as well. It's just a really light shade there, and as you can see, it just kind of brings it out a little more. It just raises it off that skin just from being flat. It's really like a circular circular movement. And as we're shading, we're kind of leaving a white patch there, and it kind of gives that just that look of a more 3D appearance, like they're popping off its skin. So there you have it, a dragon. I hope you enjoyed doing that. See you later.